Hi there and welcome to Storytime with Uncle Bill, and today we're going to be talking about my case manager from the streets. And I got one after the little dispute with the wife. I knew this girl, that's what she did. She was a case manager, and I asked her if she could help me out with my case. She said she could. She worked for this company, so I had to go fill out some paperwork and stuff. And I had to go see a bunch of psychiatrists, y'all, to see if I was crazy or not. But they ended up diagnosing me with impulse control disorder. They could have diagnosed me with a whole lot of other things, but that's what they went with. And fair assessment. And I used the court. I guess it might have helped me or something. I made the initiative. But we ended up becoming, I don't know if we said we were friends. I didn't know her, but I had known of her. But we ended up becoming friends, and that was right after I left my wife, or right after my wife left me, actually. And I ain't had no job, but she had some work, so I did some work for her, and it was a good time. It was funny with a little boy, funny stuff. And but I helped her out like that. And then turns out her parents needed some stuff done, so I got to do some work over there. And you know, she was there when I was talking to psychiatrists and stuff, so she's heard all these stories, folks. All of them. She's heard them all. And like the big time version of it, cause I'm trying to be edited. Most of the shit that was crazy was graphic, and but she knows them all, and she knows I'm always into adventure. Like even now, I call her and just she's been through different companies, and I've been with her, and but we still good friends every day. And did the polar plunge for one company. I was part of a letter, you know, but and it was these shirts off, folks. Polar plunge, freezing in the Atlantic Ocean, cold for Special Olympics or something. Good cause. Would have done it anyway, and it was cold, but we did that, and she had said that. Asked me if I had ever done some salvia. Somebody had gave her some, and then she didn't do it, and what I wanted. And I was like, I never even heard of saliva, salvia, and I was like, I ain't never tried that. Yeah, let me try it. And look, I didn't look it up, never heard of it. I'm just gonna go. It was like pot. Well, it looked kind of like used ash with a little bit more solid to it. It looked like trash, really. Black trash. And I hit it a couple times, folks, and I hit it good. And I held it for 30 seconds and shit, and I didn't get anything, not of it. And I was kind of looking for a reefer buzz anyway, but I didn't get anything. I just got like a harsh throat. And so we threw the shit away. And didn't even think nothing of it. And she had told her somebody, and they said, oh, well, they knew somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody that knew how to get this 100 times salvia. And would I be interested? And I was like, yeah, get that. And he showed up. And folks, so it's just me and her, and I'm sitting on a couch in the middle of the couch, so there's like a cushion on each side of me with the arms, and she was sitting over on a recliner, and like where you're looking at now in front of me was a TV, and the TV had the entertainment system had it was a big TV, but it had the doors that closed over and they were open. So I had already made up my mind, going gung ho. I'm gonna suck all that I can, and I'm gonna hold it for a solid minute. And that's how I would normally do like hardcore drugs anyway. But I still didn't know nothing about this Salvia. And it wasn't even until like last year that I even looked at videos of Salvia and understood why that happens. That's very possible. People didn't believe all that crazy shit you see, because I even kind of like hyperventilated to get that full effect, you know what I mean? And I hit it. Hitting it and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it and hitting it. People don't do this shit. I'm telling you this. It's just, I've done a lot of, I did this long time ago, 08, 09. And I don't even think I was shot yet, so it had to been 08, early 08. Just before July of 08. And hitting it and hitting it. Yeah, tell us not to do it after you did it. Yeah, I know. Trust me, though. Unless you want to go there, man, because I hit it, and I held it for a minute. And I blew it out, and I took a lot of classes in prison, folks, and there was like, you have to have a thought before you can make an action. You know, I want to get up, and I make myself get up. I straight up in there, folks, like I'm sitting here talking to you, and I looked around like, how the hell did that happen? I didn't tell you to get up. I didn't tell you to get up. Only time in life it's ever happened. And but I'm standing straight up, folks, and the TV went black and like started pulsating, and it said, get ready for the ride of your life, the best 8 seconds on earth, thrill rides and adventure. And all of a sudden, like out of my peripheral, I see stuff starting to gravitate towards the TV. Like a lamp and the stuff that was around the lamp by the desk, and I saw the desk move, and like the same thing over here, and the pillows started to move. And mine, I'm standing up, still don't want to be, and now I'm moving forward, people. And listen, when I tell you I was moving forward, it was just like pushing me. You know what I mean? So it was like I wasn't moving forward, but it was like this. You see how I'm just moving a little bit, and I was like, oh shit. So I started pushing back. I put that leverage on it, but there's a damn force to still push it, but it's not a great force, but it's pushing me, and I'm scared, people. Folks, I'm scared to death. I'm not going in that TV. I see poltergeist. Nah, ain't going in that. You got to show me now, and this stuff's still going in the TV, folks. And I look over at my case manager, and I don't know why. I said, oh shit. He gave me the apple. I went biblical on her, folks. I mean, straight up. I thought this bitch was Eve. I thought she was Eve and gave me the apple. And I'm gonna get her on. She'll tell her version of the story. But she was like, "Are you all right? Man, you look really weird, Eve." But this thing's still pushing, folks. And I was like, man, I thought we were better than that. I was disappointed, man. Really surprised. I was betrayed. You know, when you talk to people, you think they understand. You You don't think they're gonna do you wrong or try to get one up on you or do anything other than be nice to you, man. And a lot of my life, that ain't necessarily been the case. I do a ton of good for you, and you find a way to get at me. Like, what did I do to deserve that? And that's the way I felt about it. I mean, deep down, this was only like less than 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Could have been 30 seconds, folks. I'm not sure, because it was a commercial. It was a damn commercial for bull riding. Best 8 seconds of your life. It might even been 8 seconds, folks. But that standing up was real. That pulling in, that was real. That stuff that moved, it was back where it was. And I was left there confused. Cause everything just went back to normal. And I was like, damn, are you Eve? She goes, no, man, what happened? And I told her, and she was like, oh, yeah, that makes sense, because you was like this. And no, I'm not Eve. No, that's not the apple. That's just that salvia. She goes, it's supposed to make you crazy or something. It's a trip. She probably told me it was like a trip medicine anyway. Because I swear I didn't know, people. It could have been anything. It could have been any kind of dope. I didn't know I was going to do it. And we laugh about that to this day. So it was a couple days later, and I was installing an attic door in the garage, and I got done finished, and she paid me some money, and she's like, where you want me to take you? Because she would take me home to various places, or other various places, and I asked her to take me to my buddy Jake's house. Jake stayed out on Blue Creek at the time, and hell, I think he stays out there now. Not at that place though, but so she does, and we were pulling up to it, and there's 2 Lonsdale County Sheriff's cars in there, and they were brown, and they had just came out with this reflective side pieces. They didn't used to be like that. It was fancy, fancy, and I keep going, just keep going. She goes, damn, what's your friend doing with cops over there? And I'm like, I don't know. Could have been a fight. Jake's a little crazy. Jake's a good ass dude, but he's wild, man. Got much respect for that dude. And folks, when we drove past the driveway that those 2 cars were in, they disappeared. They wasn't there. I ain't even bullshitting, they wasn't there. Cause I mean, seeing the reflection, get up to it, it's gone. I was like, damn, I think the cars disappeared. She's like, I think I seen it too. So I was thinking, it was dark now. People, it's like 9, 10, 11 o'clock. At least 9, and it's dark. And so I was like, maybe it was a reflection. You know, maybe it was from the other side, and like there's nothing to reflect off of people, but you never know. So we drove back the other way. We didn't even go far down the road. Like there's a couple driveways, and we just backed off. She backed off in the driveway and drove by. Nah, I didn't see the shit. So I was like, man, that's way freaky. And that wasn't about a second. She didn't do the salvia. She didn't do anything, and we couldn't explain it, and so it was like really weird. And then a couple of days after that, I was telling a story and shit. I looked straight up in the sky, and there's this damn thing, people. I don't know what the hell it was. It is right over us. And it's like a cluster of stuff. It's not like one star or some clouds or shit. It's crystal clear out, stars everywhere, but it was this glob of shit. And it had some lights and stuff in it, I was like, you see that right there? Because I don't know And I tried to look it up and never seen it again. And but I was like, look, I got good. Man, he's getting to be too much to be around. Of course, I was joking with it. He's actually really fun to be around, and that's how we that in that time. That's like just hanging out a couple of months, people. Just and a lot of that was a lot of. I had to see a lot of psychiatrists. I had to see groups of psychiatrists. A lot of groups. No certificates. Didn't get no benefits. I didn't get anything. Didn't even hardly like, man, you seem normal to me. Just one of them dudes that you get mad, you gonna do it. Just, wow, thanks. Remember when I told you that in the beginning? And I got other stories, whatever. We're gonna end that for today. If you like it, hit the like button, share and subscribe. Leave a comment. Till then, and y'all people be safe out there. Have fun. Peace.